Knead the dough first. Mixer will explain points. Start with low mixer speed, low speed to form dough. Dough amount is small. Stir it gently. For new bread makers, master this classic recipe. When kneading dough, weather is getting hot, add a little ice. To lower dough temp. Dough is sensitive, afraid of heat. If final temp is high, fermentation will fail. Texture will be rough. 3 key bread stages. First is dough forming. Use mixer on speed 2, 3. Mix flour and water. Check dough's dryness, flour's absorbency. Once dough forms, use speed 4 to 6. Develop membrane, gluten, butter not added first. Add butter later. Wait for thick membrane. Then add butter. Speeds gluten forming because of fat, affects gluten, and hinders formation. Lumpy dough is normal. As gluten develops, gluten protein forms, dough gets smoother, more cohesive. As gluten forms, absorbency increases, especially for toast. In the forming stage, add liquid slowly. Make it slightly sticky. Stronger gluten absorbs more. Dough reaches right moistness. A small kneading tip. Pay attention. Using different flours, absorbency differs. Judge by your product. When dough amount is small, scrape the bottom. Flip it over. For more, even kneading, butter should be soft. If room temp is 28 degrees Celsius, leave it at room temp. If room temp is high, cut into small frozen pieces. Dough and butter softness should match. Helps them merge. Actually, making cookies, cakes, bread. Same principle. Their state. Similar temps. Mix easily. Check for good gluten. Check the membrane. I'll show you. Is it bumpy? Slight matte look. Pull and stretch a piece. Check thick membrane. Gluten is soft. Lacks elasticity. Breaks easily. Membrane texture is thick. This is thick membrane. Not very thick. Still rough. Bumpy. Tears easily. At 70% gluten stage. Add butter. Dough gets messy again. Very rough. It's okay. Don't give up. Keep kneading. Let gluten rebuild. It will become smooth. Don't use high speed. Temp will rise fast. Control dough temp. For fine, soft texture, key to rise. Pay attention. Knead till butter absorbed. Knead until no visible butter remains on the bowl. Okay. As the dough is kneaded, the rough edges, you'll find them lessening. It starts to form a ball. Gluten is reforming. Then, switch to a higher speed to knead well. Observe the gluten reforming. Let's check the surface. The surface has fewer rough edges. It's becoming softer. Fat lubricates the gluten. A slight film forms. The gluten membrane isn't developed enough. But now, knead at medium-high speed. Let the dough slap and stretch. To develop gluten. For different breads, gluten development varies. With this machine, gluten develops in under 25 minutes. Let's examine the kneaded dough. It has a matte finish, a slight sheen, good structure, and very soft. Fat lubricates the gluten, making the dough feel very smooth. Now, a better membrane stretches longer, stretches wider. We stretch it long, then stretch it wide, pull it from all sides, to stretch a large gluten membrane. A large gluten membrane forms. It stretches easily and resists tearing. When stretched enough, it can be worn like a glove. This is the glove membrane stage. Stretch it wide, you'll find the edges, even the center, don't tear easily. This is due to sufficient gluten to trap fermentation gases. Why are breads soft? Why are they springy? Why are they airy? Gluten proteins must trap yeast fermentation gases. That's how it works. This is why butter helps develop gluten. How to judge the gluten development and make a hole for desired texture. Poke a hole. See if the hole's edge is smooth. Let's look closer. The hole's edge is a neat circle, slightly serrated, with a slight serration. Yes, this is 90% gluten development, the level for dinner rolls. A hole can be poked through it. See, it's hard to tear when pulled. You need a slight stretch to poke. This hole with a smooth edge and slight serrations is fine for dinner rolls, a type of Japanese sweet bread. This is how we judge gluten development. Whether it's developed. Once judged correctly, your bread is largely successful. If I kneaded it slowly, the dough temperature is low. This dough has a matte finish, a smooth, clean matte look. It lacks an oily sheen. No obvious large bubbles on the surface, right? But it's already showing sheen. You'll notice the dough temperature is high. Let me show you 26 degrees. Let's measure the dough's core temp. When making bread, the final dough temp must be under 28 degrees Celsius. 26 degrees is ideal. This ensures good final dough texture. It won't be rough. Infrared thermometers won't work. Use a probe thermometer.